efficiency. Meat or cheese is considered a high PER or high protein efficiency ratio only for rats. But for humans, meat, cheese, eggs, and dairy product is absorbed at 20% less nitrogen retention. Kempner proved that.
Let's talk about protein quality. In the grand scheme of things, protein quality doesn't matter as much as total daily protein intake. But it is false to say that plant protein is more absorbable and higher quality than animal protein. The protein efficiency ratio was all around a poor quality protein scoring index, and was replaced by the PDCAAS score, which was then subsequently replaced by the DIAS. But let's take a look at all of these scoring systems. The protein efficiency ratio finds that for plant proteins it's approximately 1.2 to 2.4 for things like pea flour, soy protein, and beans, whereas animal proteins are between 3.1 and 3.7. The PDCAAS score finds legumes have a score of 0.5 to 0.7, with pea protein and soy protein getting up to 0.89 and 0.91 to 1 respectively, but beef and eggs having the highest score of 0.92 and 1. And finally, the highest quality scoring system, the DIAS score, ranks beef at around 111, eggs at around 113, surprisingly whole milk powder at 143, followed up by a soy protein concentrate at 98.5, and the other lower quality plant proteins at the bottom. With that being said, if we look at nitrogen retention studies, these studies will actually favor plant proteins. Nitrogen is found in all amino acids, and through a mathematical formula, we multiply the nitrogen content of a food by 6.25 to estimate the amount of protein inside of a food. With that being said, plant proteins also contain a high amount of non-protein nitrogen, meaning nitrogen that is not found in amino acids. Therefore, using nitrogen retention to estimate the amount of protein and amino acids one absorbs from plant products is always going to overestimate the amount of amino acids and protein that you can absorb from a plant product. Because not all of this nitrogen is bound up in amino acids, and many of this nitrogen is coming from non-protein nitrogen sources that are highly abundant in plants. Once again, there's absolutely nothing wrong with plant proteins, but the science does not support the idea that plant proteins are somehow superior to animal proteins. Rather, it supports the contrary.